G'day, it's Pete here, and I'm back for the weekly free instance 61. This is an 8-board BBO tournament that you can play online. If you just go onto a BBO and click Solitaire Bridge and then weekly free instant tournament, you can give it a shot. It's an 8-board Matchpoint tournament, which is best hand, which basically means you always have the best or equal best hand at the table, which is actually really relevant for this first hand. Anyway, we'll jump right in and have a look at it. So, we have 11 points, and we know we have the best or equal best hand at the table. So basically, the points are split 9, 10, 11, 11. That's it. Like, someone could have 9, someone can have 11, but we know someone's got 9, someone's got 10, and someone's got 11. Oh wait, not quite. 9, 9, 11, 9, 10, 10. Yeah, one of those. Like, it's all really close. They've got between 9 and 11 points. Anyway, I have the spades. So I really like to play in 2 spades if we have a spade fit. And I know my partner won't pass this out. And if they bid something a 2 over 1, I can probably stop there. So I'm actually going to open this hand, but hopefully not escalate it too high. My partner bid a no trump, so I am definitely going to stop there. And hopefully we can make one no trump with 20 combined points. Okay, so my partner's got 9, I've got 11. So they're either 9 and 11 or 10 and 10. And we get a club lead. So if hearts are 3-3, we are good. What else? So they've led a club. If hearts are 3-3, I've got 2 clubs and 5 hearts to start with. If they're not 3-3, but they're 4-2, what can we do? The opponents have at least 4 cashing diamonds, maybe 5, maybe more. Now, if hearts aren't 3-3, it looks pretty ominous about what we can do. But I don't see any benefit to cashing the hearts straight away. I guess it would have some benefit of if I lead a spade up and I misguess spades and they can take 5 diamonds. That would be bad. But let's just put the club in here. If I lead a spade up and let's say West hops up with the ace of spades and then I cash the king and see the queen fall, then I'm like better off. So I think there are some layouts where trying to cash hearts first will work, which is if I misguess spades and diamonds of 5-2 and they cash them straight away. But there are some layouts where I might be able to get to 7 spade tricks via 4 spades, 2 clubs, 3 hearts. That's a lot of tricks actually, but I might be able to sneak it home. So I'll delay my playing on hearts and just lead a spade towards the king. Now, the robots usually fly with the ace, so maybe I should have considered leading the jack of spades there, which could have worked. Anyway, club, and we'll now try these hearts. Hopefully they come good. 3-3. Yes, beautiful. So this should be a good start. Now, I threw a spade because even though my spades are my best suit, like if hearts weren't 3-3 and I had to let them in, I actually don't want them to play. Like if I pitch a diamond, they were just going to take all the rest of the tricks. But if I pitch a spade, the robots might do something odd. Anyway, the hearts were 3-3. And now we'll see if we can build a spade trick. Okay, so no more spade tricks for us. They pitched all their spades. So I don't need my spades. And making 7. Ugh, 35%. Yuck. So some people got to 2 spades and that made. Because they bid 2 diamonds. Now I really didn't want, like, I do have a 5-2, 4-2. So I was really happy to, like, I would usually bid 2 diamonds here. But I know my partner's got 9 or 10 points. I didn't want to hear 2 no trumps. Anyway, some people made 8 tricks. So what did they do? Did they win and lead the jack of spades? Yeah, and then didn't cover. So that was probably a better play. Definitely playing a spade up first is probably right. And lead the jack of spades. If the robots don't fly, I think I kind of like it. So I like that play. Only 3 people passed this in. I would have thought more people might have considered it. So that's why I was just more interested in possibly making no matter what. Yeah, but most people opened it and got there. Anyway, 35%. I thought that would be score me better than that. Oh well. Yeah, not much more to say than slower start than I was expecting. God, I'm terrible at predicting these things. But I keep trying. 5, 4, 2, 2, 16 count. While I do like opening a no trump, if with a 5, 4, 2, 2 with a 5 card major, I don't. So I'll just start with 1 heart. 1 no trump overcall, pass transfer. 2 spades, pass 3 diamonds. New suit, natural and game forcing. 4 spades, wow. So my partner's practically got nothing. So let's see what we know. West has 15 to 17 points, or 15, 16, because they bid a no trump and they're not better than me. Transfer and 2 spades, yep. 3 diamonds, so East has 10 to 12 total points and West has a minimum. Okay. So it'll be really important to see how many points East has. Okay, so East has 7 points opposite my 16, which is... Alright, let's work this out. 7 points opposite my 16 is 23, so 17 missing. West has 15 or 16 points, so my partner might have a queen or a jack. Now, what of those can actually help me? Alright, so first of all, my partner might have a singleton heart. So I could rise with the ace, cash the ace of clubs, and lead another heart. Try and give them a ruff. My partner might have the queen of diamonds, in which case I've got 2 diamonds, a club, and a heart. Yeah, I think playing the ace of hearts, cashing the ace of clubs, and then returning a heart is probably the best play. The West isn't going to be able to throw 5 diamonds away, so I can wait for that. If my partner's got the queen of diamonds, that'll be fine. If my partner's got a singleton heart, this play beats it anyway. And if my partner's got something like the queen of spades, they're still on a spade guess. So yeah, I like this play. The other thing I was considering is ducking a heart, but I don't see how that actually helps me beat this. What if West has, say, 2 diamonds and my partner's got 4? Okay. With me having ace doubleton diamond, I don't think it matters too much. I am giving them 1 heart and 1 club discard. So that's 2 of their cards. They got the queen of diamonds. Yeah, but they could always take that. So yeah, let's go for this. Cash the club and return a heart. I don't want them putting in some low heart like the 8, so that's why I returned that one. My partner didn't ruff that. Okay, and they cashed spades. Okay, heart and diamond, and now I just hope that my partner's got the queen of diamonds, which they do. And 9 of hearts forces them to ruff, and now my partner gets a no diamond trick for me. Anyway, beat at 1. So I knew that was one of the possible hands. Partner had one of the perfect cards for me, but I knew there was a few different hand types my partner could have. Maybe the queen of spades, maybe the queen of diamonds, maybe a singleton heart. And I wanted to come up with a line of play that would still allow me to beat this contract with all 3 of them and not waste it. Anyway, someone doubled it. That's rather greedy. And some people doubled it and let this make. So what did they do? Ace of hearts, ace of clubs, ace of diamonds. Okay, so that is a very soft defense right there. But yeah, pretty much this seems like the passport. I've got my 3 aces. I don't have another trick, and knowing that my partner's probably really weak, I think it's a bad double to make. Anyway, 4 spades down 1. I'm happy with 67%. Coming back slowly, just 51, averaging 51.8. 10, 14, 15 points again. 5, 4, 3, 1. A heart past 3 diamonds, splinter. Okay, so what do I actually need my partner to have to make slam here? So if my partner's got ace of spades, ace of hearts, we will have a club loser, a spade loser. Alright, so let's say my partner's got ace of hearts, ace queen of hearts, ace of clubs, queen of spades, or something like that. Then slam might be on opposite that. My partner's got 13 to 16 total points. So there are some hands where I can make slam, because I can ruff those 2 diamonds. And I have 2 spade losers, 2 heart losers, and a club. So basically I need them to cover 4 of those losers. Now if they have ace, queen of spades, queen of hearts, ace of clubs, that'll be fine. There's a lot where it is, but what about ones where it doesn't quite work so well? What if my partner has, say, lots of club cards? King, queen of clubs, ace, queen of spades. That is actually dangerous for me to go past 4. Like, I might lose 2 hearts and a club. Yeah, so I think slam's a little bit of a stretch, so I think I should just bail out in 4 hearts. But there are some hands, but not quite a perfect minimum. So my partner might just have 10 high card points in a stiff. So if my partner had, say, ace, queen, ace, it's still like a 50% slam. So that would be a perfect minimum. If my partner had, say, ace of hearts, ace, king of clubs, again, that would be dangerous to be at the 5 level. So I'm just going to take the low road, but there are some hands where we make slam. And this might be one of them. But we're missing the queen of trumps and the ace of clubs, so we don't really want to be there. Okay, so club lead and club to the ace. And another club. Okay, so West has the king of clubs, and they still chose to lead a... Alright, so West chose to lead away from the king of clubs. Now, the robots really dislike leading away from kings. I wonder why they would choose to do that. They obviously have this passive spade lead that they could make. And a diamond wouldn't really be that bad. So under what circumstances would they choose to lead away from the king of clubs? Now all I'm really wondering about is the queen of hearts. Can I place West with the queen of hearts for that lead? If they had a stiff heart, it's probably a bit much for me to place West with queen third heart. But I am going to lead the jack of hearts, see if I get a cover here. No, but I get a show out. Okay, so let's win the ace, and heart back to the 10, and hope that there's not a spade void. Actually, I should have played ace of diamonds, rough a diamond. That is way safer. Like, that spade play there is pretty terrible. The safest way to get to the north hand is ace of diamonds, rough a diamond. And that needs West to have 7 diamonds rather than just 4 spades. So we'll finesse that, draw the final trump, and then just top diamond there. So making 12, and I don't know how that'll score. Some people might catch the king of hearts first. Some people might bid to slam, which I really don't think is a good spot to get to. 42%, seriously, wow. 6 hearts plus 1. That's brutal. If you do go bid for no trumps, and partner shows you 2 no queen, you still bid slam. Wow. I think that's like terrible bidding. You're off the queen of hearts and a key card, so you back yourself to find it, and yeah, I don't like that. I think bidding 4 hearts is enough on this hand. But yeah, so people who did bid key card obviously got a different lead. Jack of diamonds, and then they got the hearts fine. Ouch, that hurts. I would have much preferred hearts to be 3-1, because then people would jack to the ace and probably played a heart back to the king and gone down when it was like that. But when they're 4-0, it marks it. So it's one time where you're actually happier that the suit breaks worse, because it actually discovers what's going on. Anyway, that's 48% overall. Got 42% on that board. So I need to pick it up a little bit, but I'm not too sad with what we've been doing. I think it's been sound, but not working so far. 14 highs, 4, 5, 2, 2, so just 1 heart. 1 spade, double. Yeah, I'll just raise 2 spades. And we buy it there. Okay, so we can make a plan from either hand because we've got equal length, but I'll make it from mine. So we've got 2 diamond losers, we've got 4 heart losers, and 2 spade losers. So East has doubled for the minors. And they do have a minor fit, but they didn't go looking for it. Anyway, they're going to start cashing some diamonds. Spade switch. So there's the 10. So West might have ace-9 fourth. But I think I'm going to try and pitch my diamond straight away. This might work out poorly. But if West roughs, it might be with a natural trick anyway. Okay, so, right. So East does have the last club. And I will start with a heart now. Okay, so now they fly. And another club. Alright, so East did switch to the 10 of spades. So if West has ace-9 fourth, roughing low is a bad idea. No. So if I rough high, I could still play East for 10-9 doubleton spade. Let's try that. We'll rough, and Jack of hearts. So it looks like West has 2 hearts, 3 clubs, 4 diamonds, and 4 spades. So we'll just start with a low heart here towards the 10. Okay, and they rough in. Yeah. And West still has ace-9 of spades. So we'll just lay the top heart and pitch a diamond, and they get the ace of spades as well. I'm not sure that's the best play on this hand. I might have been able to get another trick, but 53%. Most things look like they'll wind up in 2 spades. Very common spot, and pretty much whatever we do, they're making 8 tricks. So king of diamonds, and 10 of spades, and that holds. So yeah, pretty much whatever I do, we're still going to be making this contract. So 2 spades, making 2. Extremely flat board. Someone redoubled, doubled 1 no trump, and then bid 4 hearts. Wow. That was the only person that didn't get to 2 spades. That was, yeah, odd. Anyway, okay, so this has been not like the stuff legends are made out of, but hopefully we can get a good score shortly. Something above, well, I'll take 53. Like, 53 is not terrible. I have now crept my average back up above 50. Anyway, 10, 16 points and a doubleton spade. That's pretty good. I've got a fit, so I'll show a 3-card game force, which I think starts by bidding a 2/1 and then supporting. 3 hearts, 4 hearts. So I really just like that my partner just bids 4 hearts on these sorts of hands. I would have this be like completely dead minimum sort of hand, go away. But here I have 16 highs, and what do I need from my partner to make slam? If they had, say, ace, third spade, ace, queen, jack to 6 hearts, and the ace of diamonds, which would be a very nice 14 count, would probably be making grand slam. But that hand should be doing more than that. What if my partner's got like ace, queen, jack to 6 hearts and the ace of diamonds and something else? The 5 level probably is safe, but I don't know how I can actually find out if my partner's got the relevant cards. Like, I need my partner to have like ace, queen of hearts, the ace of spades, and the queen of diamonds, and like a double fit with hearts and clubs, so probably a bit too much to ask. So again, I'll take the low road, but I really dislike my partner's bidding 2 hearts, 4 hearts. Unless they've got this complete rubbishy hand like they do here. Okay. Alright, so making a plan from my partner's hand, because they're the one with the long trumps. No club losers, 1 diamond, 1 spade, and a couple of hearts. Alright, I'll just put up the 10 of spades. I'm not really worried about entries to either particular hand. And I'll put in the king of spades. Okay. So, the real question is, do I have any reason not to finesse a heart? No, that's that's really all there was to this hand. I lied, there was probably something slightly more. No, not really, I couldn't really manage it. I was thinking about playing club, club, club. And if ace has 4 clubs, I could still rough a club and then cross back to the 9 of hearts. But that would be dangerous to do. Now, if clubs are 4-1 and someone has the ace of diamonds and 4 clubs, if it's east, I can actually squeeze them. So instead of just expecting clubs to be good, there is something I can do, which hopefully I get a discard from a player. So here, just cashing all things, got that club discard, and got it from both of them. But clubs were 3-2 anyway. But just that little bit of extra safety to make sure that if East had 4 clubs and the ace of diamonds, I would have actually still made 12 tricks. Anyway, 78% for 4 hearts, making 12. Some people went exploring and got to 5 hearts and the opponents cashed out. But other than that, there was not much more to it. If I didn't see the queen of hearts, it really looked like I should have just finessed it anyway. But I was going to lead a heart to the king and a heart up. Start considering then, but when the queen appeared, it was just nice and easy. Okay, good. 78%, back on track. That's dragging it up a bit. So that scored 55% for that. 55% so far. 3 boards to play. 12 points. Another interesting best hand tournament style hand with me just having 12. So a club pass, a heart. I don't really want to play game opposite most 12 counts. This is pretty soft 12 with queen x of spades. So because it is a best hand tournament, I might just pass. Whereas if I bid 2 hearts, my partner might make a trial and get in. Whereas if I pass, they might balance here. But happier for that. Now, of course, my partner has one of the hands where game is actually pretty good. Or is it? So, we have a club and a spade loser off the top. We got the jack of diamonds lead. So, alright, so if I count losers from my partner's hand, we have, from my hand we've got 2 club losers really and the ace of spades. So it looks like this won't be crash hot. If hearts are 3-2, I can probably make 10 tricks without too much hassle. So Maybe I should just hope that they're 4-1, but the opponents would probably balance here. Anyway, East led the Jack of Diamonds, so West probably has the Queen Jack. Let's start with a heart to the Ace. Still wondering about that Jack of Hearts. So heart back to the King. Okay, so hearts are 3-2. Okay, club discard. Okay, so I'll just work on clubs. It seems like the best way to build some tricks. I don't really have that many entries to the south hand though. Spade and another diamond. Okay, so they've made it nice and easy for me. Still wondering about the 9 of diamonds, Jack of spades, all kinds of things like that. Anyway, I'll cross to that. Lead the Jack of clubs. It didn't get covered. So West could cover that, yeah. Let's rough that. See if the 9 of diamonds falls. No. See if the Jack of spades falls. It does, and now we can make 11 tricks. And probably score pretty bad. Yeah, 0%. Yeah, I didn't really want to play in game opposite most hands that, like, here my partner had absolute maximum, had their 12 points, and had a stiff singleton. My card seemed pretty soft. I thought I'd take the low road. I could have bid 2 hearts, but I really didn't want my partner bidding 3 hearts on a lot of hands. But they had ace, queen, king, king, and a stiff, so just managed to get to 4 hearts nice and easily, and everyone managed to make it. But yeah, basically in the play, it was just about trying to find out whether West had, if the Jack of spades dropped, or the 9 of diamonds dropped, or the King of clubs came out, but none of them did, and big fat 0 to put me down at 46%. Best hand tournament got me. Didn't think my hand was really going to make game opposite a dead minimum there, but my partner had that extra shape. I guess bidding 2 hearts would have been okay. Second last board. 13 highs, 6-4. Start with 1 diamond. 1 heart. Ooh. I think a 2 spade bid is a strong jump shift. So I kind of want to splinter with this hand. I've got 13 highs. What's a 4 heart bid? Okay, and what's a 3 spade bid? Splinter. 19 to 21 total points. So I've got 13 and a void, let's say, is 5, so that's 18, so I'm almost there. So both of these show 6 plus diamonds, 4 plus hearts, 20 to 22 total points. Like here, I do basically, like, I want to make a splinter. I could just bid 3 hearts. Like, that is okay. My partner pretty much always bid game because I've got enough points. So let's do that. I think that's better than just a 2 heart. Like, 2 heart bid is far too weak. I kind of want him to bid a bit more because if my partner doesn't have spade wastage, then slam's pretty good. But here we go. My partner's hand is pretty trashy, but probably good enough. Now, King of Hearts lead. So we've got a couple of heart losers. We've got 4 spade losers and a diamond loser. So what I'm going to do on this hand is win. And I think I want to take the diamond finesse early. So if hearts are 2-2, I'll have no problems here. If hearts are 3-1 and I return a heart and they draw 2 rounds of trumps and then make me ruff a spade, and then the diamond finesse loses, that'll all, like, the whole hand will fall away. So I'll actually cross to the north hand and take a diamond finesse straight up. Okay, so that worked. So now we'll try drawing trump. So hearts were 3-1. So they lead a spade and I'll ruff. King of clubs, ruff a club, overtake, and my hand's all good here. There's probably other ways I could have done this more safely. So if I started just sort of cross-ruffing the hand, but that would have been a bit awkward on certain other layouts. So like if I win the ace of hearts and play club to the ace, ruff a spade, king of clubs, ruff a club, ruff a spade, I might fall back, whereas this, as long as they don't duck with the king, which they might, but at least if I gave them the chance to take the king of diamonds early, which would have fixed that issue. Anyway, some people just bid 2 hearts. What did everyone else try? Some people bid 4 hearts, some bid 3 spades. All of these bids I think are completely reasonable. I really did want to play in game, but I didn't want the robots bidding too much if they had like a 12 count. I think 3 spades is one of the better bids. I also liked 4 diamonds, which they say is 6 diamonds and 4 hearts, which was another possible bid. But basically I wanted my partner to go to 4 hearts and not too much more unless they actually had a good hand. So I think 3 spades is probably better than the 4 heart bid, but yeah. Anyway, that was board number 7, 64%, bringing my average back up to 49. Lucky last. 12, 15, 17 points, 5, 4, 2, 2. So I've got a game force, so I'll start with 2 no trump Jacoby. And my partner has a short spade. And I still have 17 points. Now if my partner has something like king, queen of hearts and the ace of diamonds, slam will be pretty good still. So I'll just make a Q bid, first round control. And my partner says no. Now, what other hands can make it? So king, queen of hearts, king of clubs, and the king of diamonds. Like, that is an 11 count, which slam is still really good on, so I'm just going to bid 4 no trumps. I'd really like to play first or second round controls here. Now, my partner's got 1 or 4 key cards, and we don't know about the queen of trumps, and we don't know about the king of diamonds. So, what do I know about my hand? Can we be off the ace king of diamonds? So I have 17. My partner has a short spade and 12 to 22 total points. 12 to 15 total points and a singleton spade. So they've got 1 key card which appears to be the king of hearts. So king, queen of hearts. So the opponents have the ace of diamonds. I really should, like... We're only missing 1 key card, so I'm going to bid it, but this is one of the things that I really dislike about first round controls. I would have really liked my partner to have been able to Q bid 4 diamonds at this point here to say they've got first or second round control. And then if I know my partner has the king of diamonds, bidding slam on this hand's really easy. But as it is, it's like a bit of a nightmare here trying to guess. And this is why I really don't like first round controls. If I bid slam, we don't have the ace king of diamonds, I'm getting a 0. If I bid 5 hearts, it like breaks every other bone in my body of, like, with key carded, we're only missing 1, so let's bid it. Okay, king of diamonds. Alright, so we're missing the queen jack of hearts. I would have liked to check for the queen of hearts, but we didn't have room. And the opponents start with the jack of spades. Okay. So win that, and I'll start with a heart to the king. If I see an honor with West, I have a lot of thinking to do. Okay, so no heart honor there. So let's see if hearts are 2-2. And then not. Okay, so my next hope is that spades are 4-3 and the East has 4 spades as well. Because if East has 4 spades, I can go king of spades, queen of spades, pitching a diamond, ruff a spade, club back to my hand, and then pitch my other diamond. So we'll go with that route. So let's hope that East has 4 spades, but they don't. And now it goes diamond to the ace, and I get another rubbish score. But overall, I don't think this slam was that bad on a non-diamond lead. Obviously, I would, like, here I don't need my partner's queen of clubs, so they had some wastage, and there was no way to really find out about what I needed to find out, so it was just have a go and score something terrible. So I'm going to finish this averaging about 40%, but it's bound to happen from time to time. Whoa, 35%. That's a strong finish. So, let's see. Lots of people in 6 hearts down 1. Some people in 5 hearts. Some people making 10. Some people making 11. So, after the Jack of Spades was led, first hope. If West had a singleton honor, it's sort of odds on to play for restricted choice and hope that West has singleton queen or king and play heart to the king, finesse a heart. But here there are other considerations other than just the trump suit. So I was kind of glad to not see a heart honor here by West, but hoped that hearts were 2-2, and if they were, I was all good. And if I wasn't, I was at least had the hope that East had 4 spades. So East could have had 4 spades for this bidding. And then what I could do, so Jack of Spades, heart to king, heart back. Okay, so if I play King of Spades, Queen of Spades, and East follows to them and still has 1 more, play another spade and they ruff and they follow, I could play a club back to my hand and then the final spade, and I would have got to throw away 3 diamonds. And then I would have been all good from there to actually make my contract. But yeah, that failed miserably. And this was kind of a bit of a dismal outing. Nothing really worked all day long. The only thing that I might have changed is my choice to pass 1 heart here. But I think that's just something to guess to do playing a best hand tournament, which can skew things. Obviously 2 heart bid is normal and you'll get to 4 hearts. But here partner's got like the dream hand to make a game. But I guess there are others. But I really didn't want my partner bidding to 3 hearts as often as they would, because I know that they have like 10, 11 points. So if you raise the 2 hearts there, you're going to bid at least 3 hearts, and I was going to pass. So I chose just to pass there, which failed. Another one was board 1, which I could have tried leading the Jack of Spades and seeing if, when they don't cover, ducking it, which was another decent line of play that I could have considered. But other than that, everything seemed okay, but just really fell away. Like nothing, no good boards to actually keep you in it. Anyway, that was the weekly free. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Finished with 47%. Alright, bye for now.